Good morning, parents, family members, friends, and distinguished guests. It gives me great pleasure to present to you the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, Class of 2022. I now present to you the Dean, the faculty, administrators, and alumni of the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania.
Good morning, graduates. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to my faculty and staff colleagues joining me on the stage, whose hard work and unwavering support make this day and our entire educational experience possible. Welcome to the many friends and families and loved ones who are here to celebrate our students on this momentous occasion. And a huge welcome to all of you, the Wharton Undergraduate Class of 2022. Words cannot fully express how thrilled I am to be here with you to mark this milestone in your educational and personal journey. Graduation marks the culmination of years of dedication, focus, and commitment. It is a moment when you might look back on all you've created, debated, tried, and accomplished, and feel ready to declare, I'm finished. And indeed, with this chapter, you are finished. But earning a degree from Wharton also signals that you are prepared for what has only just begun. Because at its best, college is designed to be preparation. The key question is preparation for what? Some will say it's preparation for how to succeed. Others will say it's preparation for how to form relationships or how to perceive the world. For the record, a Wharton degree is designed to prepare you for all of these things. But let me tell you something. Wharton Undergraduate Class of 2022, your class is also uniquely prepared for what's possible. We cannot gather today without acknowledging the myriad challenges and complications that the world and all of you grappled with during your time at Wharton. The social, political, and global issues you faced were unparalleled. And while there were many obstacles you had to overcome, these experiences also shaped your Wharton experience and positioned you to achieve what no other class could imagine. In celebrating you today, allow me to highlight some of the ways I've watched in awe and admiration as you've found purpose in what's possible. First, you learned the unknown. The Wharton curriculum is lauded for its rigor and its impact, but the class of 22 went far beyond any syllabi. You learned to function amid ambiguity and uncertainty in our ever-evolving environment. You not only navigated disruption, many of you chose to use it as inspiration to help others. Like your classmate Manoj Simha, who in partnership with College 2022 student Rowena Miller saw the pandemic's negative effects on K-12 students and mobilized to create Cosmic Writers, a nonprofit offering virtual and in-person writing workshops for young learners. Manoj, Rowena, and their teammates earned the Penn President's Engagement Prize for their efforts. Yet the true recipients of this gift are countless aspiring young writers. You also lived the unfamiliar. Wharton's dynamic community means you undoubtedly encountered individuals from all walks of life. Such diversity enriches everything about your student experience and provides a range of perspectives that will benefit you from the classroom to the boardroom. It also means that, because of recent volatility in our world, it is possible that turmoil struck a classmate or friend whose identity, culture, or lived experiences differ from your own. Despite not sharing their background, you walked beside them, offering compassion, support, and hope. You made their concerns your cares. Like your Wharton classmate Namrita Narula, whose passion for service stems from her faith and has made it her mission to help members of challenged communities in and around Philadelphia. From aiding Bangladeshi American immigrant students in lowering language barriers, to teaching virtual entrepreneurship classes for formerly incarcerated Philadelphia women, Namrita's experiences at Wharton show us all what's possible if we use our gifts for the greater good. Lastly, class of 2022, you led through the uncharted. Wharton students are given essential space to discover, practice, and enhance their unique leadership skills. But what happens when a community needs its future leaders now? Well, your class took on that challenge with the intent to make an immediate difference. One such instance was the launch of Gratitude at Wharton, a wellness platform created by Wharton class member Luisa Caccioni, where students can express appreciation toward their peers. Let us remember that true leadership can come in the form of a few kind words and even the simple act of uplifting others who cannot uplift themselves. The class of 2022 has learned, lived, and led in ways no one could have imagined. And you are graduating into a future no one can predict. But such uncertainty should not make you concerned, because you have already successfully navigated your way through so much. You are the class prepared for the next pivot. You are the class prepared to understand across differences, because you are the class prepared for all that is possible. and I, for one, cannot wait to see you thrive. Congratulations, Wharton Class of 2022. May you continue to do great things to impact our world. As we continue, I have two exciting introductions for this morning's ceremony. First, in the interest of public safety and in an effort to have some fun, I'm introducing a slight alteration to today's roll call process. Surprise, we're doing away with the traditional handshake, part of the diploma ceremony, and replacing it with 3 alternate greetings, of which my colleagues will be demonstrating along as I explain. When your name is called on stage, and you join me on stage, you can choose an elbow bump greeting, a namaste greeting, or a Wakanda greeting. This is a small shift that will hopefully keep us safe and provide some extra energy to the day. Thank you, students, for that wonderful demonstration. All right, now for the second introduction, your graduation day speaker. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce your graduation keynote speaker, Scott Mills, 1990 Wharton Undergraduate alumnus and Chief Executive Officer of BET. Scott was promoted to CEO of the nation's leading provider of entertainment, music, news, and public affairs content from Black creators in 2021 after a 4-year tenure as president. During his time at BET, Scott expanded the BET brand well beyond the framework of a traditional cable network into the multi-platform media powerhouse that it is today. Under his leadership, BET has made a profound cultural impact amidst a rapidly evolving media landscape and historic social change. Scott's dedication to social impact strategies led to the creation of transformative initiatives that not only give back to the Black community, but also play a critical role in representation in front of and behind the camera. Please join me in welcoming your speaker, Scott Mills.
Thank you, Dean James. Good morning, greetings, Dean, esteemed faculty, staff, guests, parents, friends, family, and of course, the extraordinary Wharton Class of 2022. Congratulations. Congratulations on your extraordinary accomplishment of graduating from the single best business school in the entire world. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here, and thinking of the Wakanda reference to the greeting there, I'm going to explain something using a similar reference, and that is, I recall being at my Wharton commencement 32 years ago. So being with you all here today is a little bit like traveling through the multiverse to come and speak to the 2022 versions of my 1990 self. I know that's complicated, but I think Stan Lee would approve. So the thing is, what I want to do is tell you how extraordinary the journey that you're on is going to be, and share with you the insights that I have as a person who was in your position and who sat in this room years ago and was filled with my hopes and dreams and aspirations and a little bit of trepidation and anxiety as to whether I would realize them, and talk to you about how your journey might go. So, let's start with addressing some of your anxieties. I promise you that you're going to have an amazing journey. You're going to accomplish extraordinary things. You're going to work with incredible people. You're going to discover your superpowers, and we'll come back to that in a bit. Now, you'll make some mistakes. You'll have some setbacks. You'll wonder if you've been taken off path. But ultimately, all of that's going to come together to set you up for even more success. Ultimately, you will love the life you create, and you will love the impact that you generate. So the question is, what do you have to do to make all that happen? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to harness the seas. And by the seas, I don't mean like Aquaman. I mean the seas of change and the seas of complexity. We all know that in life, there are extraordinary barriers, walls, and obstacles, moats, virtual and real, visible and hidden. And they're all designed with one purpose. They're designed to inhibit the ability of new entrants to challenge the status quo. And of course, you all, the class of 2022, are the very definition of new entrants. But the good news is that change in all its forms, technological, environmental, industrial, political, societal, change renders all these barriers really porous. And ultimately, it can take a lot of those barriers down. So that whereas most people have a real resistance to change, a real aversion to change, that for you all, the class of 2022, the ultimate new entrants, it's critical that you embrace change, that you understand change as an extraordinary catalyst of opportunity for you. If you think about the industry, my industry, technology, we've seen, my industry, media, we've seen how technology is constantly rewriting the landscape in media, right? It allows new entrants to circumvent barriers. It creates new paths to consumers. It even creates new forms of media. And that often allows new entrants to catapult ahead. But it's not just in business. It's also for individuals, where change can render incumbents' experience and expertise largely useless, and instead values people who come with new ideas and new experiences, like yourselves, new entrants. And I had that experience early on in my career. When I was a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed 20-year-old and hired into BET, I had all of these great ideas. And I went to the CEO and I said, I have all of these great ideas I want to share with you. And he said, well, hold on, young man. I hired you because I have great ideas. And I want you to implement all of my great ideas, not generate your own. But I was hired just before the dot-com era, when companies were starting to transform their businesses to reflect the impact of the internet. And so I went off and I built a little business plan, and I came and I presented that business plan to him. It was a Friday afternoon, and he looked at the plan and he hated it. He said, I hate the plan, I hate the business, I hate the economics, and he threw me out. But Monday, he called me back into his office, and he said, bring your plan with you. And he said, I thought about this all weekend. I still don't like that business plan, but I understand that we have to create this business. So let's do it. And literally 6 months later, I was sitting with $35 million in startup funding, Microsoft, Interactive Corp, News Corp as partners, new office space, and a brand new role. I was the president, well, the head of BET's digital business. And that business today is a big part of BET as we go forward. So it's important. So it's important for you all to understand how change can be a catalyst for extraordinary opportunities for you. Now, the other C is complexity, which I like to think of as change's evil twin brother. Complexity stifles most people. But for you all, it's important for you to know that actually deciphering complexity is one of your superpowers. It's true. The intersection of your big intellect and all of the tools you've acquired here at the Wharton School give you the unique ability to look at complex phenomena and identify paths and opportunities and understand risks in ways that are actually allow you to get to conclusions faster and with more certainty than most people around you. And that's an extraordinary asset, and it's important that you understand that asset and that you use that asset, and you use it early. For example, in my career, when I was a young banker, the District of Columbia was locked out of the capital markets because it was undergoing a financial crisis. No banks would underwrite the district's debt. As a kid, I understood that this represented an opportunity. If I could solve this problem that no other banks could figure out how to solve, it would be transformational for my career. So I studied the district's finances, I used all my learnings from the Wharton School, and I created a structure to restore the district's assets. As a result of that structure, as a kid, literally about 6 years out of the Wharton School, undergrad, I led the transaction that restored the District of Columbia's access to the capital markets. And that's really just a function of identifying ways to navigate complexity and create value where other people can't. And I like that as a segue into understanding the value of this extraordinary degree that you have, your Wharton undergraduate degree. It's important for you to understand that this degree is an extraordinary asset that will allow you to accomplish things and give you opportunities that you otherwise wouldn't have. When I was a kid, I always asked, why would someone let that 23-year-old be the deputy treasurer of the city of Philadelphia? Why would somebody ask that same kid to chair the city's $2 billion pension fund? And why would the World Bank ask a 27-year-old to advise the government of the Republic of South Africa? And ultimately, why would anybody let a 29-year-old be an officer of a publicly traded company? Now, I was never in the room when people were discussing giving me those opportunities, but I'm pretty certain that when the question was asked, part of the reply was, well, he did go to Wharton. So, and it's important for you to understand that as you go through life, because it absolutely will give you the opportunity to pursue things much earlier in ways that your peers can't. Now, so here you are. You're riding tsunamis of change, you're hacking complexity, and you're using your Wharton degree to unlock unusual opportunities. What do you have to do next? The next thing is that you have to go full risk on. Be bold. Take risk. It's incredibly important to understand that you all, because of your intellect, because of these degrees, you have extraordinary opportunity. But to realize that extraordinary opportunity, you have to take extraordinary risk. You've been taught here at the Wharton School about the relationship between risk and return. You understand it, but understand that most people actually have a very low tolerance for risk and aren't really good at assessing risk. And so early in your career, it's important for you to learn how to assess risk and embrace risk, because the outcomes that you will realize in life are so much going to be a function of the risk that you're willing to take in the early stages of your career. So it's important to be wildly ambitious and to be bold. At BET, my colleagues and I work to be wildly ambitious, to achieve bold outcomes. We looked at what was happening in the world in 2022, the summer social unrest following the killings of members of the Black community. And we thought, what is BET's response to this? Corporate America was announcing initiatives that impact racial disparities, but we decided that wasn't enough. BET had to do more. We actually wanted to try to attack the underlying issue itself, and that is racism. We consider racism to be America's longest enduring virus. And so we created an initiative called Content for Change. Content for Change is designed to use content to counteract the racist narratives and beliefs that exist in this country. In effect, Content for Change is an initiative to try to inoculate America against the virus of racism. And I think when we reflect on the horrific crime that was committed yesterday in New York, that we understand that the need for imperatives like this is really extraordinary. So be bold in everything that you do. Now, the last thing I want to share with you is just the importance of maintaining the alignment of your values, your aspirations, and your work. If you can get those three things to align, you will absolutely thrive and you will flourish. And the world, because of all the change that occurs in it, will challenge you in that respect. But it's so important to keep those things aligned. And it's also important for you to understand that your values may differ from those around you. I learned this when I was in my 30s. A colleague was admonishing me because I wasn't making the decisions that was going to set me on a path to be a billionaire. And he considered this an extraordinary failing on my part. And I actually, for a moment, thought maybe I had failed too. But then I reflected that I didn't start this journey to generate billions for myself. I started this journey to generate billions for myself and for my community. And I recalled a conversation that I had with my grandfather when I was a student here at the Wharton School, where I called him and said, I'm torn between continuing at Wharton and leaving to go and try to impact the issues that are harming my community. And my grandfather counseled me to stay, finish, get your degree, and acquire the skills that will allow you to have the greatest impact for yourself and for your community. And I wonder if my grandfather at the time envisioned that I would ultimately wind up leading a company like BET, a company that is dedicated to service Black Americans, a company that is poised to be the first company created by and created for Black Americans to generate $1 billion in annual revenue. Or I wonder if what my grandfather understood is what I learned and what you all will learn, which is that this extraordinary Wharton degree equips anyone to succeed at any initiative that's reflective of your values and your aspirations. I think it's important for you all to keep that in mind. So, Wharton Undergraduate Class of 2022, your profound intellect, this incredible education, your amazing capabilities, and all the change that the world is going to create around you is going to create extraordinary opportunities for you. I encourage you to be wildly ambitious in the pursuit of your ambitions and to always be guided by your value. And with each success, I assure you, you will have enormous radical impact on everything around which you care. And that's so important. So in closing, congratulations, class of 2022. You've accomplished an extraordinary thing. And I'll just end by saying, you have extraordinary capabilities, and you know that that means you also have extraordinary responsibilities. Please go forth and use your extraordinary capabilities to help make this world a better place. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Scott, for your inspiring advice to our graduates today. You are living proof of how a Wharton undergraduate education prepares you to make meaningful impact in the world. I am very excited to introduce our next speakers, your classmates and class of 2022 graduates, Gabrielle and Giancarlo Cabeza. Gabrielle and Giancarlo were selected by their peers to be your student speakers today. For those who don't know Gabrielle or Giancarlo, they're twins from Davie, Florida, who both came to Wharton for dual degree programs. Gabrielle in the Huntsman program in International Studies and Business, and Giancarlo in the Jerome Fisher program in Management and Technology. During her time at Wharton, Gabrielle was involved in Penn's mock trial team, where she served as president and was the chairperson of the Huntsman Student Advisory Board. Outside of his studies, Giancarlo served as a head teaching assistant for Introduction to Computer Science, was elected as the external vice president for Penn Mock Trials, held a seat on the Engineering Dean's Advisory Board, and was a member of the Joseph Wharton Scholars Program. Gabrielle will be moving to Boston after graduation to work in private equity at Bain Capital, and Giancarlo will remain in Philadelphia, where he will join Boston Consulting Group as an associate consultant. Please join me in welcoming your class of 2022 student speakers.
Good morning, Dean James, Deputy Dean Rothbard, Vice Dean Robertson, distinguished faculty, staff, friends, family, and fellow graduates of the Wharton Class of 2022. We are Gabrielle and Giancarlo Cabeza, and it's our honor to be addressing you all on such an important day.
Today means something different for each of us. The past 4 years have presented all of us incredible hardships, lost loved ones, and obstacles to overcome. Despite these circumstances, we are not only still standing, but we're succeeding. We've adapted to a world we could have never conceived of, yet we sit here as decorated, diligent, and deserving as ever. As we reflect on our achievements, it's important to remember why each of us chose to come to Wharton. Yes, the school's academic excellence, the printing credits, and not just one, but 2 Pret locations in Huntsman Hall alone were all enticing. But we all chose to come here for different reasons.
For us, we came to Wharton to make our family proud. Our grandparents came to the United States from Cuba at the start of Fidel Castro's revolution in search of a better future for their children. Our mother would tell us their stories, what America meant to them, so that we would never take for granted the freedom and opportunities that this country gave us. This country gave our family the ability to rewrite our story. After all, in just 3 generations, our family went from living in a country that prohibited privately owned businesses to graduating from the best business school in the world.
We felt an immense responsibility to make something of ourselves and to honor the legacy of those who came before us, as we're sure everyone in this room can relate to. We may all have different stories of what brought us to Wharton, but the convergence of our stories here at Penn have prompted a new shared beginning for each of us.
If our past 4 years have proven anything, it's that iron sharpens iron. In our time together here at Wharton, we have all made each other better. We've made each other more open-minded, we've challenged each other, and we've been there for each other when we needed it the most. All of us together, with our different backgrounds, experiences, and strengths, have come together and contributed to a community of disruptors, entrepreneurs, and trailblazers.
We will forever remember Wharton as the place where we made our best friends, made our most cherished memories, and of course, drank the most.
He means coffee.
Our past 4 years were, in one word, challenging. But every one of us today has lived up to that challenge. We couldn't have done it without each other. From our Marketing 101 simulation, to the time that the Accounting 101 final exam almost made us cry, to the time that mask mandates were enforced, and then removed, and then brought back, then removed again. We've overcome countless obstacles, and we took them head on. Shared values like grit, determination, and resilience were instilled within us even more.
The product of the last 4 years has nothing to do with a piece of paper that we're going to get in the mail, and it has nothing to do with our GPA. The product of the last 4 years is our mind, how much it's changed, how much it's grown, and how we're going to change the world with it. We have been forged by fire. We came into this school 4 years ago as people completely different than we're leaving, and we have each other to thank for it.
Today, we emerge from Wharton as leaders. We're pursuing jobs in strategy, in operations, and product management at exciting startups and groundbreaking corporations alike. A select few of us are even taking unique paths and pursuing uncommon careers like investment banking and consulting.
Today marks the first step on a path that we've only begun to build. one with endless rewards, but also countless risks. As we journey beyond our time at Penn, we need to stay true to the values that Wharton gave us to build a better, safer world. We have a responsibility, as those of us fortunate enough to have received our education here, to have met and grown alongside each other, to use what the Penn community has given us to make a difference.
Because pretty soon, it'll be us. We'll be asked to take the stage and guide the world's future. We'll hold leadership in government. We'll be leading the next generation of business. We'll be changing the world.
History will be kind to us because we're the ones who will write it.
Congratulations, class of 2022. Let's show the world that we mean business.
Thank you so much for those remarks, Gabrielle and Giancarlo. Before we move on to our next speaker, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and congratulate all of our incredible students and faculty who are being honored with awards today. The list of award recipients can be found in your graduation program. These students and faculty exemplify the excellence that can be found in every corner of Wharton. So would everyone who is receiving an award today please stand if you are able. Now, I'd like to turn the microphone over to Diana Robertson, Vice Dean and Director of Wharton's Undergraduate Division in the Samuel A. Blank Professor in Legal Studies. Diana is an inspiring educator, an award-winning researcher, and a valued partner, and most importantly, a friend. Please join me in welcoming Vice Dean Robertson.
Hello, class of 2022. Today we celebrate your many accomplishments and milestones. We celebrate the achievement of your earning a degree at Wharton, the first business school and the #1 business school. But let's also take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the friends and family members who have supported you. You may want to stand and wave to those here who have helped you along the way. I wasn't sure I could do that because I wasn't sure I could get the class attention again. I am an educator. Today is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time of gratitude, a time of joy. I am feeling the joy, and I hope you are too. Today we celebrate the person you have become while at Wharton. How far have you come since that day you first set foot in Huntsman Hall? Who was that person? How are you different? What have you learned? What different paths did you explore? Who or what shaped your experience? Was it a class that sparked your interest in a new topic? Late night discussions with classmates? An impromptu conversation with a professor? A sense of community as you greeted classmates on Locust Walk? As you look back on your time at Wharton, reflect on the insights you have gained about yourself and appreciate the new strength and confidence you have developed. You have been so resilient navigating these last few years. From having to vacate campus, to moving to online learning, to returning to campus, to being in buildings and GSRs with masks, then no masks, then masks again, and so it continues. When you reflect on these past years, know that your perseverance and ability to adapt to these changes will have lifetime value. And that is my message to you, class of 2022. Build on the base of resilience that has served you well over the last few years. What is resilience? It's not putting on your pen face and pretending that all is well. It is admitting vulnerability. It is asking for help. And it is coping with adversity and bouncing back stronger. Like everyone, you will have failures. Wait a minute, isn't a graduation speaker meant to tell you that you will succeed? Of course you will succeed, but you will also face setbacks, and you will need resilience to cope. I want to offer 2 ways that you can continue to build on your resilience. Number 1, be helpful. Be very helpful. Reach out to others in ways large or small, and accept help from others, expressing gratitude for that help. This is not a quick thank you, but a meaningful expression of thankfulness to your friends and family, and maybe even your professors. Tell them why you are grateful to them. As Ben Franklin expressed it, when you are good to others, you are best to yourself. Number 2, there are only 2, so don't worry. I'm not going to 10. Be curious. Be very curious. Be open to what may be around the next corner. Most older adults will tell you that their career path has not been a straight line. In fact, there is a distinct possibility that you will work in fields that do not presently exist. Think of our graduates who now work in biotech, green technology, cryptocurrency, the metaverse, and alternative investments, to name a few, in companies that did not exist 25 years ago. We do not know what jobs will exist in 25 years. You need to be trailblazers and lead the charge in these new industries. Class of 2022, the world evolves. You will thrive. You are our leaders. You are our strength, and you are our future. Congratulations, Wharton Class of 22. Warmest wishes to you and your loved ones. Now let's get you on stage. But before we do, I just want to provide a quick reminder about the 3 greeting options that you saw demonstrated: the elbow bump, the namaste, and the Wakanda greeting. Once you greet Dean James, I will then hand you your ceremonial diploma without a handshake. The roll call of graduates will be announced by Wharton Undergraduate Division Senior Director of Academic Affairs, Selena Gray, and Director of Advising, Liz Sutton. We will now begin the graduation roll call.
We will now begin the roll call for the graduates of the class of 2022. Laura Abhishamkar. Andre Abudi. Vida Sharma Acosta. William Adams. Adriano Adoni. Nitya Srilakshmi Adusimili. Adya Nehru Rahul Agarwal. Jennifer Ahn. Sanjuna Akuli. Mohammed Bilkhabayab Alamiri. Syed Ali. Strava Allah. Karen Anjal. Marker Angelakis. Ria Anumraju. Obed Antoine. Ayina Anyachibelu. Ana Arango. Charles Aresti. James Armstrong. Adit Aurora. Yatin Aurora. Lauren Arribas. Patricia Aruza Frau. Michael Arthur. Shaktavel Arunachalam. Jamil Atkinson. Noah Sarah Atias. Carmen Avery. Sophia Azimi. Swasted Badve. Jonas Bagdonovicius. Daria Baimugambietova. Alejandro Banuelos. Jaime Berenequia Manzano. Brandon Barros. Zara Barrow. Joseph Bazura. Kamea Basu. Chandani Ari Battle. Gregory Baum. Rahul Bavirizetti. Carson Bednar. Shreya Basam. Alex Berger. Michael Bergstein. Bradley Berkman. Christian Andres Bernashina Guillermetti. Catherine Becerra Fisher. Maitali Bethana Botla. Sachin Bilikanti. Connor Bland. Caroline Rose Block. Vinay Bodupati. Dawn Bodhi. Ritvik Bodhachurla. Sean Bowles. Jordan Bomba. Anthony Borghese. Zach Bradlow. Wilder Bravo. Adrian Joshua Brown. Jessica Ann Brown. Jacqueline Bruder. Matteo Massimiliano Brunel. Monica Brzezinska. Matilda Bustamante. Ellen Burns. Ricardo Cabeza de Vaca. Louisa Cacchioni. Lauren Noel Cahill. Chelsea Chow. Shuray Chow. Megan Cardozi. Dragon Chan. Hannah Chan. Beverly Chang. Brooke Chang. Tiffany Chang. Sarisa Chongokar. Billy Chen. Catherine Chen. Jasmine Chen. Jennifer C. Chen. Lillian Chen. Lydia Chen. Stacy Joy Chen. Yu Harry Chen. Amy Chang. Enoch Chong. Vivian Chang. Meghana Chagurupati. Ria Chinchankar. Chloe Ching. Neil Chitalia. Rachel Chu. Megan Chloe Chung. Liliana Clarkson. Teophil Clive Worms. Amanda Cohn. Ryan Collins. Adam Conyer. Ryan Cragen. Hannah Cronin. Matthew Current. Chris Lewis Pimentel da Cruz. Jada Daly. Shriyoshi Das. Sarunya Das Sharma. Santiago Dassen. Shama Deve. Eliza de los Reyes. Eileen Dang. Kevin Dang. Makata Deraje. Kartik Devashish, Haja Diallo, Raylan Diaz, Montserrat Diaz Martinez, Dante Diggs, Aisatu Jok, Layla Deason, Biandrudigo Gianto, Luik Jomani, Catherine Donovan, Daniel Donto, Cami Dew, Benjamin Dorff, Andrew Douglas, Christopher Doulis, Robert Patrick Dowling, Andrew Kramer, Zach Drapkin, Abby Duncan, Drew Dworkin, Amin El-Kadiri, Sami El-Sol, Kamran Alahi, Merrick Eng, Robert Epstein, Khan Erdogmas, William Fallon, Jason Fan, Maria Felix Padilla, Yuzhong Feng, Christian Fernandez, Ashley Fernandez, Caleb Fernandez,
Joseph Fidente, Javier Figueroa, Matthew Fine, Ryan Finvarb, Nicholas Fleischer, James Flynn, Saku Foley, Tyler Friedsam, Jacob Furlong, Eduardo Galindo Almendarez, John Gamba, Avik Gangali, Bill Gao, Patrice Karate Solano, Agustin Garcia, Carlos Garcia, Maria Alejandra Garcia, Roberto Garcia, Chithis Garg, Manasi Garg, Andres Garrido Soler, Jonathan Garza, Mason Gatewood, Dustin Gennady, Connor Gibson, Muisha Martin Gachiohi, Gershon Gill, Alexander Go, Jillian Goldberg, Theodore Jack Goldberg, Owen Goldsberry. Rachel Goldstein. Jennifer Adeline Gomez. Miranda Gong. Danielle Gronowitz. Cecilia Krzyzewski. John Green. Adam Green. Dane Greisiger. Hudson Groner. Ryan Guan. Blake Guillaume. Effie Guo. Emily Gua. Nikhil Gupta. Priyansh Gupta. Gabriella Gwen. Gergely Yamolchosh. Claire Yunji Ha. Matthew Hahn. Miles Hanamirian. Carl Douglas Hayes III. Cassie He. Grant Heilman. Jacob Heimlicher. Celine Hepazeri. Miguel Eras. Cole Hersowitz. Spencer Higgins. Angel Ho. James Hopper. Brina Horvat. Eric Shea. Jane Huang. Macy Huang. Guiman Huang. Wanqi Huang. Kathleen Huseman. Julian Anderson Hunter. Imran Iskandar. Daniel Iglesias. Dylan Ingerman. Precious Inofomo. Danielle Jacob. Jennifer Jaffe. Ria Jane. Vivek James. Sarah John. Charlotte Jiang. Grace Jiang. Yuhan Jasmine Jiang. Kenneth Z. Jiao. Madison Juronic. Jackson Joffe. Cassidy Johnson. Dean Jones. Lauren Jost. Javian Joyner. Jonah Heist Jurek. Zihan Kabir. Sanjay Saram Kalaga. Yunsuk Kang. Grace Capigio. Raveen Karyawasam. Dan Karash. Emily Lauren Katz. Nathaniel Katz. Rochelle Kayea. Malia Keala Lohi. Wyatt Keating. Madison Kendall. Sukanya Kanamtiong. Jason Kentra. Aisha Khalik. Ali Kambati. Samir Khan. Ved Kerdiker. Mary Frances Klein. Jonathan Grant Kogan. Nikhil Kona. Himanvi Kapuri. Patrick Kordelski. Prerit Kotari. Benjamin Rodney Kreutzer. Arisa Kubo. Kylie Kalinsky. Vinay S. Kumar. Jay Kwok. Mia Lakstagala. Cheryl Lamb. Jason Langer. Lindsay Sue Lipinski. Van On Lay. Annabelle Lee. Christopher Lee. James Lee. Catherine Lee. Katrina Lee. Ruby Lee. Sahi Lee. Subin Lee. Ethan Legau. William Lehrman. Matthew Lee. Hugo Leo. Kaya Levkowitz. Eric Lee. Derek Lee. Kara Lee. Kevin Lee. Matthew Lee. Yanni Lee. Emily Liao. Misty Liao. Carly Lieberman. Emma Payen Lien. Rohan Lime. Angela Lin. Shannon Lin. Samantha Lin. Lucas Vignole Laperte. Jason Lipsey. Davin Liu.
Mai Lown. Shayla Lothe. Amy Liu. Christina Liu. Selena Liu. Lance Lamarca Lunsford. Hayui Chon Ma. Lydia Ma. Ranveer Matani. Rohit Lahiri Majumdar. Marcus Mack. Dominique Cynthia Malcolm. Isaiah Malcolm. Anthony Mansour. Hengguan Mao. And Joshua Marks. Raymond Stewart Mason. Allison Masuda. Lauren Mattern. Cole Maddox. Messiah McCall. Bailey McLean Avant. Michelle McGrath. Laurel McElvey. Nardos Mercuria. Evan Megabow. Trevor Maley. Nicholas Melton. Pallavi Menon. Fayez Merchant. Blake Merritts. Harsh Maswani. Munashi Mlanga. Mark Antonia Minichello. Julia Mitchell. Farhana Kamal Mohadeen. Tiffany Moy. Lily Pauline Marcella Monroe. Charitha Maparthy. Walter Morris. Alexander Morit. Sumiksha Mopuri. Carlos Muniz Galib Frangia. Leah Musheyev. Yasmin Naini. Rohan Nangia. Natalie Napolitano. Namrita Narula. Vedic Navale. Anish Nirvanan. Osaze Newton. Han Yining. Sebastian Ochoa. Sevgi Celine Okchu. Vivek Olumbe. Aure Oluwa Tamiwa Opayami. Oliver Ose Asabe. Ashley Osiason. Ali Osman. Michael Ostroff. Carly Ostrom. Caroline O'Sullivan. Janice Owusu. Namidia Rachel Ozingbi. Aileen Ospinar. Artem Palianchuk. Chinko. Priya Pant. Robin Panzarella. Mariana Simoes. Christopher Parks. Tanvi Patankar. Neva Patel. Sashi Patel. Ryan Pave. Corey Phillips. Margaret Planek. Yatkit Pei. Jesus Ricardo Peña Manrique. Claudia Pang. Caleb Pennington. June Petit. Christopher Albert Pinto. Amruta Surya Ponugupati. James Porter. Laura Primorak. Alessandro Prospato. Taya Chari. Catherine Chian. Fan Jiao. Catherine Jiao. Yu Hong Kin. Mason Quant. Omer Qureshi. Francis Xavier Ragsdale. Kanishka Ragula. Vikrant Ragula. Mark Rakowski. Divya Ramamurthy. Gautam Ramesh. Suresh Ramesh. Juan Ramirez. Shreya Rao. Carmina Raquel. Walter Enrique Hoops Palacios. Andrea Rodriguez Robledo. Camille Kamour. Diego Aruns. Antonio Marino. Sam Nickel. Joao Pais. Brandon Roth. Rahul Sadwani. Bjarni Rasmussen. Joseph Ravenna. Riley Rickfelder. Jasmine Rickson. James Reardon. Tiara Risby. Nia Robinson. Josiah Robinson. Isabel Rojas. Rhea Saji. Kenneth Michael Shoemaker. Parth Abhedaga. Ella Schuster. Abigail Schwartz. Samira Sane. Mark Rashkob Kalam. Vatsal Sahani. Ananya Sangwan. Siddharth Sharice Sanke. Shail Mukesh Sarda, Victoria Sanson, Danielle Schweitzer, Salim Roland, Charles Ross, Alexander Roussis, Nafisa Saha, Julian Thomas Harkness Samek, Justin Sands, Simran Sawani, Jongjun Park, Samuel Scott, William Seeley, Zachary Sekaran, Vinay Kumar Santil Kumar, Mahak Sethi, Arya Baba Shah, Carissa Shaw, Catherine Tao, Laika Sharif, Samarth Sharma, Daniel Shen, Jessica Shen, Sophie Shen, Guo Sheng, Hannah Sherwin, Sherry Shi, Bada Shin,
Isaac Silver, Manoj Simha, Jake Singer, Anavi Singhal, Dave Shara Singhal, Shreya Sisodia, Krishna Sivakumar, Peyton Skill, William A. Sokas, Christine Somerville, Sunquan Son, Jiaki Song, Amin Sufai, Rory Starkey, Malcolm Strickland, Sarah Stukely, Maria Jose Suarez Escalante, Amy Sun, Byron Sun, Kevin Sun, Laura Sun, Semoni Alyssa Sun, Pranshu Suri, Angelina Sasanto, Eddie Sutton, Benjamin Swanson, Joshua Swanson, Jesse Sayed, Tanya Singhal, Jude Khaldun Tabaza, Natasha Tagliaferri, Daniel Tan, Robin Tan, Maggie Tang, Shreyans Tanga, Maxwell Tannenbaum, Kaylee Tao, Nicholas Tepunlis. Finn Teo. Eliza Thaler. Isaac Tom. Tanyapon Tangtanukal. Isha Thapper. Harshini Dinakaran. Sophie Thoral. Grace Tian. Lucy Tian. Arman Tobakawala. Stefan S. Tomov. Caitlin Tonsfeld. Max Topio. Caitlin Torres. Olivia Trainer. Maya X. Trujillo. Matthew Ryan Tucker. Vanella Tudelman. Lawrence Umuna. Shivan Upal. Ralph Ural. Janice Catherine Utomo. Juan Valles. George Vasilakis. Rachel Vaughn. Keshav Vedula. Mariana Velasco. Nitish Vemuri. Malia Verge. Simona Vigodner. Raul Vila. Emma Villamater. Leslie Villanueva Molina. Zeelan Van Kennel. Ashley Waco. Alexandra Wade. Jamark Walters. Soraya Walters. Amber Wang. Anne Wong. Choming Wong. Hancheng Wong. Honheng Wong. Linda Wong. Kuansu Michael Wong. Warren Wang. William Wang. Yihan Wong. Aaron Ward. Phoebe Weitzer. Wade Whipple. Christopher Wiggin. Harris Wilson. Gabriel Weinman. Daniel Winston. Daniel Allen Whitmer. Brian Wong. Samuel Woodhouse. Grace Wu. Richard Say. Erica Shin. Joy Xiong. Michelle Xiong. Sahil Yadav. Amy Yang. Emily Yang. Jay Yang. Marissa Shuhan Yang. Odette Yang. Amanda Yao. Thank you, Julian Yao. Sarah Ye. Shu Ye. Suhan Ye. Yan Yip. Jill Yu. Karen Yen. Michelle Yu. Jessica Zhengyi Yuan. Rania Zakaria. Shaya Zarkesh. Yadel Zazueta Monroy. Benjamin Zeisloft. Olivia Zah. Sarah Gao Zhang. Stephanie Zhang. Yan Zhang. Randy Zhao. Justin Zhang. Xinyi Zhang. Grace Zhou. Iris Zhou. Sarah Zhou. Ziyu Zhou. Julia Zhu. Xiaotong Zhu. Elizabeth Zimmer. William Zimmerman. Jack Zinterhofer. Rachel Zonnereich. Selena Zhou. Madeline Zuber. Before honoring our last degree candidates, we want to take a moment to acknowledge members of the class of 2022 who are not able to attend today's ceremony. And now, last but certainly not least, we present the final degree candidates for the Bachelor of Science and Economics degree. Gabrielle Alice Cabeza, and Giancarlo Cabeza.
We're almost finished. Congratulations, Wharton Class of 2022. To commemorate the occasion, please move your tassel from right to left. My name is Sam Lundquist. I'm the Chief Advancement Officer at the Wharton School. And I want you to know that there is a whole team to care for you going forward and to brace you as a member of the Penn and Wharton family for life. Do you remember how proud you were the day you were admitted to Wharton? That was just the beginning of your relationship with the school. You are now a member of a community of more than 100,000 living alumni in 153 countries worldwide. You saw that we held reunion this weekend on campus. If you think your undergraduate years went quickly, let me assure you, you will be back for your 20th reunion in no time. However, in the meantime, please know that Wharton will meet you wherever you are. We have 77 regional affinity clubs and alumni clubs that can provide meaningful connection points for you. Be sure to make the most of this time between your graduation and each of your reunion years. Wharton is strong because of its alumni community, and you will carry Wharton with you for the rest of your life. It's now part of your personal brand. Your Wharton education will contribute to all of your success, and your success will lift and strengthen Wharton. In the end, please know that we need you, and we will always be here for you. Wherever you go in the world, we will be there for you. Our network is truly global. We will make sure that you have plenty of opportunities to grow in your career, to sharpen your skills, and to expand your perspective in business. Take advantage of these opportunities and remain involved in the school with your remarkable alumni network. I'm now delighted to share with you a special Wharton tradition. Each year, alumni who have demonstrated leadership within the Wharton and Penn community are extended the invitation to participate in commencement. One graduate is selected to serve as our alumni marshal, who will pass the 2022 alumni flag to two members of our graduating class. This year, we're thrilled to have Maria Baum, a Wharton parent and a 1994 Wharton MBA graduate, as our alumni marshal. Maria is a member of Wharton's Graduate Executive Board, and we are grateful for her service, her leadership, and her meaningful support to the school. In passing the 2022 alumni flag to Gabrielle and Giancarlo Cabeza, Maria is linking Wharton alumni from previous classes to all of you. Welcome to the Wharton alumni family. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sam, and thanks to all of our 100,000 alumni around the globe who make Wharton's community the largest, most impactful, and most engaging business school alumni community in the world. You are now not only a part of Wharton's alumni community, but you are also a part of the Penn alumni community, where you will continue to grow and nurture the personal, intellectual, and professional relationships you've made during your time here at Penn. And I hope to see you all at the University of Pennsylvania's 266th commencement on Monday. As we close out today's ceremony, it remains my hope that each and every graduate understands how much this community is proud of and excited for you. May your Wharton experience serve you well in your future endeavors, and may you always trust in the power of Wharton and yourselves. Congratulations, graduates.